Welcome back to part 3 of Zartavian's tutorial in the alpha of Rising World, an interesting new crafting survival game that is still quite heavily under development. There's been updates every few days since I got it about 8 days ago. So we'll hop back into the world here. As we've learned, there's a variety of ways to hurt yourself, heal yourself, etc. I recently got mauled by a bear while lost in a cave, so my health bar is a little on the low side. We're going to fix that in just a sec here. We'll eat some watermelon, bring that back up a bit. And I will tear this watermelon up, so then I'm ready. Okay, we were going to look at crafting the cooking options for meat. Grill requires iron. This is your standard barbecue type thing you can place anywhere. Smoker, bigger version of the barbecue, requires more iron. And cooking grill can only be placed over a fire pit, which looks something like this. Okay, you have this fire pit, then you can use this cooking grill here. Of them all, it is the cheapest in terms of material. It has a little bit more cooking surface than the freestanding barbecue, but it has less than the smoker. Smoker cooks slower than the grill, and I'm not sure how it compares in relation to the fire pit cooking grill. In any event, we need to go find ourselves some ore. So let's go do that. Incidentally, if you find places that you'd like to revisit, you can use the F3 key to pull up your location, X, Y, and Z, or Z, and write down the coordinates in Notepad, and you can always go back and revisit caves that you didn't feel like exploring, or stuff that you wanted to pick up but didn't have space for. So I'm going to use that to my advantage to help navigate a little bit, hopefully avoiding getting lost this time. Alright, if you get your torch out, it will shed some light for you, and we will find us a few different kinds of ores. Over here, we have what looks to be aluminum, kind of a pink, spongy looking texture. And there it is, aluminum. Now, I've already got some of the other ores because I started making this video, got lost, and decided to scrap it and start over. So, I will be revisiting some mining spots. This one here looks like it's probably iron. Let's dig that up. My iron currently is sitting at 3. And it did not go up, so I have no idea what that was. 4, 4, 6, 3, 3. Let's try that again. 4, 4, 6, 3. Okay, it is iron. The first time I just got stone. The iron will look more reddish, and the copper is a bit more on the brown side. It's sometimes really hard to tell apart in torchlight, but here you can see it's very red. So you go dig, 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 and there's more iron. Okay, let's take a look and find some other minerals. That'll be up in this end of the cave. Okay, coal is really obvious. Looks like coal. And you'll notice when you dig minerals, it automatically drops into your inventory. You don't have to pick up these little pieces. They're purely aesthetic. That is very handy because there are times when you're hanging over a precipice or you're reaching around a corner to dig something, and you're just barely able to reach it. Nice that they make it go into your inventory automatically. I don't see the copper here. Let's see if we can find some copper. Okay, I'm going to cheat just a little and fly around a bit so I can do this faster. There's more coal. And up here, if I'm correct, that is aluminum again. 4 aluminum. 44637. Yep, that was aluminum. Okay, not what we're looking for this time. Let's go down one of these pits and see what we can find. There's coal over there. This whole place is just riddled with caves, and they're all at really awful angles. Sometimes they're navigable, like this one. Other times they're a complete death trap. So, let's carefully fly down here. And we'll see if we can find some copper, some silver, some gold. The basics. Over here we have... that looks to be silver. If I put my torch away, we've got 5, 4, 6, 3, 7. Okay, silver went up. The silver is fairly bright when you pass it with a torch. It's not as hard to spot as some of the others. They blend in really well. Now, we still need to find some copper and some gold. Why is this torch here? Just a marker by the looks of it. And here we go. This is where the cave system gets impossible to map because it is so twisty and windy. I don't see any copper up here. I see coal. But we have already demonstrated what coal looks like, so let's try and find some copper, shall we? No, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. I'd make a great tour guide. Alright. Let's get our butts down here in the deep part of the cave. And that there looks like it's probably copper. Okay, let's place a torch mount. You put it in your active item slot. You then hold the right mouse button and you can pound it into the wall. And then when you have the torch in your hand, you target the torch mount, hold the right mouse button, and you've created a light fixture. Now I have 7 iron, 3 copper, 6 tungsten. Pretty sure I know what this one's going to be. Oh, look at that, that's tungsten. Is this down here the copper then? Nope, that also is tungsten. Well, I'll be jiggered. Alright. Let's see if we can find some copper. See, the copper and the tungsten look a lot alike to me because I'm a little bit colorblind, and that makes this game a whole different kind of challenging because there's a lot of same on same shading and makes it really hard to see subtle things, but that's okay. I don't mind a challenge. Gold and copper are still in here somewhere. I know I found the gold because I actually put a torch next to it and thought it would be easier to find than this, but clearly I was wrong. I will find it and start the next video with gold and copper nearby so I can show you what they look like. The gold is kind of yellowish, as you might expect, and the copper could easily be confused with the tungsten or the iron in the yellowish light of your torch. This here, probably tungsten again, but I'll try it. We've got 10 tungsten, 3 copper, 7 iron, more tungsten. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so stay tuned for part 4, the exciting conclusion of where the hell did I leave my gold.